Hello friend, welcome to my channel 5 Minute Pediatric. Few days back I have posted these two questions on Facebook. Let's discuss these two questions. So the question one was full-term baby delivered by vaginal route present with hypoglycemia. If a child present with hypoglycemia on day 1 and after having breastfeed, okay, and the sepsis profile was sent which was found to be positive. Blood culture shows E. coli, okay, and urine for uric substance is positive. So this is typical of galactosemia, okay. Now next question we have 7 month male, 7 month child with history of repeated vomiting, okay, repeated vomiting and becoming lethargy after having fruit juice. This is the culprit, okay. You have to just identify what the question is asking, so you can easily identify the culprit. Fruit juice, the child become normal after having breastfeed, so something cause repeated vomiting and that cause damage to the child. So and urine for UDC substance is also positive. So what is the diagnosis? Here we have hereditary fructose intolerance, okay. So let's discuss both in detail. So here we have galactosemia. I have made mnemonics for this lactose free. This is simple mnemonics, you can easily remember. L for here we have lactose free diet is given to the child. Okay. Here A for autosomal recessive condition. C here for cataract. The question which is frequently asked in all the PG examination. Here we have cataract, wild drop cataract. So you have to remember this. Okay. Other eye finding we have vitreous humor, hemorrhage. Okay. Here T for the typical symptom of galactosemia usually present in first few days of life to first few week. Okay. Here O here is zero. Okay. Zero, that is nil effect, zero effect of glucagon on hypoglycemia. If you give glucagon to the patient of galactosemia, it won't work. Okay. Now as we have sensory neural hearing loss, and second as we have soya based formula is given for the treatment. Okay. Now E for E. coli sepsis already discussed is common. F, here F we have Fanconi syndrome. Fanconi syndrome question are also asked, which of the following disease in which Fanconi syndrome we have an association. So the answer is galactosemia. Here we have proteinuria, aminoaciduria, we have phosphaturia. Okay, these questions are also asked. R for renal tubular dysfunction. And other R we have reducing substance also present in urine, which you can detect through Benedict test. Here E for enzymatic estimation, helps in the confirmation of diagnosis. So here we have enzyme epimerase, then we have transferase deficiency, and last one we have galactokinase deficiency. These are the three enzymes which are deficient in galactosemia. Other E we have extra prolongation of jaundice. Okay. Now let's discuss hereditary fructose intolerance. I have also made mnemonic for this fructose intolerance. That is intolerance here, introduction of anything like sugarcane juice or anything containing sucrose, sorbitol, okay, that cause symptom in the child. Here F for fructose biphosphate aldolase deficiency. So enzyme here we have aldolase B, which is also asked in the question, aldolase B. Okay, R for here R we have recessive character, that is autosomal recessive in nature. U for again urine for release substance is positive. Here C we have that is celiac disease. Okay, celiac disease is also common in HFI, hereditary fructose intolerance. This question may be asked, which of the following condition may be associated? That is celiac disease. Now we have T. Then T for table sugar. Table sugar is culprit. Okay. And O here we have what we can say O. O here that is oral fructose challenge test is no more longer used for the diagnosis. So these are the two conditions you can easily remember through mnemonics, or you can easily diagnose if you get this type of history. Hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly like, subscribe, and follow my channel 5 Minute Pediatric. I'm also available on Facebook channel and on YouTube. Okay, thank you.